Well, Red Sox fan is lucky to be alive after she was hit in the head by a broken bat at Fenway Park last month. You probably remember the story. Tanya Carpenter is also facing a major legal battle now as her ex-husband is asking for custody of their son and child support, claiming she is no longer able to care for the 7-year-old because she suffered a traumatic brain injury and now requires 24-hour supervision. Carpenter, writing in a Facebook post, so this is the mother now talking on Facebook, quote, "I was hit by a bat at 110 miles per hour at Fenway, watching my son's ketchup drop on his lap, eating his hot dog. My ex-husband decides since this traumatic experience, his opportunity is to take my only child away and get full custody. I spent the entire week in court and finding strength somehow fighting for life, strength and the power of him to never ever take away what I live and breathe for." Let's talk about this with Lise Beal, Fox News legal analyst, and Brian Claypool, criminal defense attorney. Just so we put this out there as well, that's the Facebook page of the mother. We looked at the Facebook page of the father, nothing yet, and we've also reached out to his attorney to get his side. What the claim is from the outside looking in, Lise, is that the father is trying to take advantage of this injury. Is he? Does he have a case?
He does not. The timing here is horrible. It's very suspect that he's filing this after she's been hurt, after she's going through rehab. Everything was fine before that. She's got a lot of money coming in, both for her rehab, so she has people there that are helping her, that could help her little son as well. And it hasn't happened yet, but she will get a settlement from this, because this is an injury that she sustained while in the park. She'll get a settlement, and he, the ex-husband, I think is going to want to come in and get that settlement.
So do you think
money.
That's what it's really about?
I think so.
Brian, what do you think about that?
So
do you think it's about the money potentially coming her way?
Well, I think he really wants custody of his son, and I think at the end of the day, the court has to look at what's in the best interest and happiness of the child. On the surface, Jenna, this looks like the husband is being terribly opportunistic.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, you have to look at, is the mom physically and mentally capable to care for the child? So I think at the trial, there's going to be some medical
Well, just to point
testimony.
out, Lise, the child hasn't been with the mother. The child has been with the father. And according to reports, the father has refused to hand the child back to the mother. So she hasn't been caring for the child.
She hasn't been, but she's going through this rehab. I mean, she woke up from a coma, and the first thing she said is, you know, where's my son? And so she's gone through all that rehab. She will be eventually able to take care of him. That's how it was in the beginning, before this accident. Now, why would it change because of the accident? She will be able to take care of him. If she can write that Facebook page, she'll eventually be able to take care of him.
I think another important point is the little boy is also undergoing counseling, because he was actually at the park when this happened.
Right.
That is going to bode well in favor of the mom, because it will, because if the little boy is undergoing counseling, you don't want to uproot his current situation, because that might create more trauma.
But if he's with the father, does it actually help the father in this case?
Well, then it may. That's right. Then it may actually help the father temporarily. But again, I think this gets back to, can the mom really take care of the child? And I think there's going to have to be some kind of medical testimony coming in.
Sure, but once that happens, and you said best interest of the child, which you're exactly right. Best interest of the child before this horrible thing happened was being with the mother. Now, when she's going through rehab and will be able to take care of him, it should still be being with the mother.
In the meantime, though, what happens to the child? We know that the child is with the father. Does the child get a lawyer? Does the child get a say now at this stage in the recovery?
If it goes to that stage, to the custody stage, the child will get a guardian ad litem, someone who will be there to be his voice and his voice only, not in favor of the mother, not in favor of the father.
Final thought from you, Brian. It was interesting to read the comment on Facebook, and I'm just curious as an attorney what you think about people that are entering into litigation, posting on Facebook. Will that help or hurt the mother going into this case?
Well, I think she's lobbying to support her case, but bear in mind, Jenna, and I think Lise might agree with this, in family law court, divorce court, nothing is really ever permanent. So even if the mom loses this battle, she can always fight this battle again later, maybe when she's medically able to take care of
it brings you back
child.
to what's best for the child.
Right.
I just hope the dad isn't going after that settlement.
Well, and we'll see what actually is coming her way. That's going to be another legal panel. Brian, thank you very much. Great to see you in the studio. Lise, thank you as well.